and then there's a major trade during the offseason. You're like, okay, here's another outfielder that you're saying he's going to be competing for center field. That means I'm in the middle of a competition now. What was your reaction when you heard about that?
It's the same as it always is. You know, I'm going to come in and be ready to compete. And, you know, if you look over the past years, I think I've been in a similar situation before. So, you know, nothing changes for me in the way I approach, you know, the way I go about my business, and you know, like how I'm going to show up every day. And it's one of those situations where, you know, we're just trying to do whatever it takes to win, and that's something this organization does. So, you know, I'm looking forward to showing up from training and just competing, going out there and competing.
Did you hear from Mike or Mo or anybody when the?
Yeah, we spoke to Mike. I spoke to Mike, and we had a good conversation about it. And like I said, hey, you know, this has happened before, and you know, it's all to win a championship. So that's what you know, the main focus is on here. So I'm all about that, and I'm on board. So.
You were in a locker by David Freese. How disappointing was that to see him go?
Yeah, it's one of those things where you develop, you know, close friendships in this game, and you know, we understand there's a business side to it too. So it's one of those things where, you know, it's going to be sad to see him leave, but you know, we got to pick up the pieces and keep it going.
As you look back at last season for yourself, I mean, do you feel like you did not perform up to the expectation? You feel like you could have, maybe that you left a little bit on the table in terms of how you performed?
I mean, you know, the effort was there. You know, maybe the results weren't the same as I've had in the past, but that's okay. But I know that you know, the effort was there and the preparation. So it's one of those things where you know, I obviously struggled in the beginning of the season and in the playoffs. So you know, I had some bright moments to the season. So you know, I'm just going to look at the positive. The positive was the second half. I was back to my normal career numbers, and you know, I did what I know I'm capable of doing. So you know, like every offseason, you're going to make adjustments. You're going to learn from the season before, and I'm looking forward to going out there for the season.
You've had a couple different batting approaches, stances here this last. Have you settled on one through this offseason? Are you working on something different, or where?
Yeah, it's been you know, it's been a long process. That started last year around this time, where you know, I got together with Maves, and you know, we had a plan, and you know, it's one of those things when we talked about it, it's not gonna be you know, it's not gonna be easy, and you know, you might not get results in the beginning and or whatnot, and you know, I stuck to the plan, and I kind of saw it pay off. Like I said, from you know, whenever the moment was on, where I felt like I was myself again. So it's one of those things where I'm gonna build on that, and I'm gonna continue to work hard every day, and I feel comfortable with where I'm at right now.
Jay, what was your sense of your defense last year, and especially maybe towards the later of the season, and what did Matheny and you talk about in that sense as to what you need to do?
No, I mean, I thought, like I said, I thought, you know, the effort was there, and you know, maybe there's some balls that, you know, I've made plays on in the past where they're just off, you know, off my glove or whatnot, but you know, you can't make excuses. So, like I said, last year passed us, and I'm looking forward to going out there this year and, you know, just continue to show the type of player I am.